So here we are at the second problem, and again, I drew it on Desmos and put it here. I did have to adjust the screen and pull it around. It's more natural to do that, so you can see the picture here. And you can see that there's kind of an upper limit up here where I don't have any more y values up here. And so my range is going to be restricted to where the graph starts and where the graph ends. And you can't really see on Desmos here, but I can plug in any x value. It's a very narrow looking graph. There are no issues in plugging in any x value. Now, you may not like Mathematica. If you're in my section, you should like it because it's a beautiful thing. But here, the only problems with the exponent are when I put in things like 1/3, that it's not going to give me what is expected for our class. But I can put in for square, I can put in anything here. So let's put in function domain and see what happens. It's a really powerful tool. So put in square here. I just changed, I'm messing around with the other problem that I had. If I put function domain and hit shift enter, you get true. What that means is I'm allowed to plug in whatever I want. I'm allowed to plug in all reals. And so my answer here for domain is going to be all reals in the form of an interval. And so that will be open interval minus infinity, closed interval, and then open interval on the other side. We never include infinity inside our all reals. So let's go to the next one. Function range, I can do the same thing. I'll just copy and paste. You're seeing how I reduced the speed right here. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. You'll definitely want to have these commands on your pages so that you have it. You'll have a lot of commands. I would say use Mathematica liberally. I'm going to show you at the end of this video what I am suggesting to my students that they put on that sheet, and they do it now because there's no reason to take notes and then do it again. So you don't want to duplicate any effort right now. So I get y has to be less than 14. Let's go back and look at that picture. So you see that there are no values up here. I don't want to redo this on Desmos, but there are no values up here at the very top of the graph. So the graph starts and opens up. Where's the starting point? It's at y equals 14. And so if I'm going to put this in interval notation, it's, if you look back at what Mathematica said, it said y is less than or equal to 14. So I'm going to have here 14 as my bottom point, and then everything below 14 works. So to reverse that, I'm going to have minus infinity up to 14, and the infinities never are included, so that's open bracket, but I'm allowed to include 14. So there it is in interval notation. So appreciate Mathematica. It's a beautiful thing. And so I'm going to copy and paste this snip into here. So if you want this as a still frame, just email me and I will send you the slides. For our class, this will be on Teams for T-study materials. That's the command.